There are moments in life when healing doesn't come from a pharmacy, but from a tiny gift nature placed right on our kitchen table. Imagine waking up each morning knowing that something so small, so simple, could be protecting your heart, cleansing your blood, sharpening your memory, and strengthening your engine. Your immune system in silence, without applause, without recognition. That tiny warrior is a single clove of garlic. Most people overlook it. They cook with it, smell it, ignore it. But when you eat just one clove a day, something remarkable happens inside your body. Your blood vessels relax, hell in a burr scent. Ping your heartbeat with less struggle. Your immune cells become soldiers, not tired, not weak, but ready. Toxins that quietly damage your liver and digestive system are pushed out like unwanted guests. Even your brain benefits, because garlic increases circulation to the mind, waking up memory and mental clarity. Some call it a spice, some call it medicine. But the truth is, garlic is a guardian. Maybe you've been tired, stressed, dealing with high blood pressure, or digestion issues. Sometimes the answer is not more medicine, it's more nature. And nature has been whispering to us the whole Tim and TRE. Most people spend their lives searching for complicated solutions, expensive treatments, and miracle pills, forgetting that powerful medicine can come from something as humble as one clove of garlic a day. When this small piece of nature enters your body, the transformation begins quietly, without a bar-cent noise, without drama, without applause. Garlic releases a compound called allicin, a natural healer that goes straight into your bloodstream and begins to relax tight, stressed blood vessels. Imagine your arteries, tubes that carry life itself, working hard every day, clogged by stress, pressure, and unhealthy habits. Now imagine those tubes opening gently, allowing blood to flow freely again. That is what one garlic clove can help your body do. Your heart no longer has to push with force. Your blood no longer struggles to move. The pressure drops naturally, calmly, like a heavy burden lifted off your chest. People spend years suffering from high blood pressure, swallowing pill after pill, scared of heart attacks, strokes, and the silent damage happening inside. But nature created something powerful long before pharmacies existed. Garlic is not magic, it is science, it is nourishment, it is protection. Every time you swallow that one clove, your heart receives a message: you are safe, you can rest, you don't have to fight so hard anymore. For those who feel constant tension in their chest, who get tired climbing stairs, who feel their heartbeat racing, from stress or anxiety, garlic and C becomes a quiet guardian. It thins the blood gently, allowing smoother circulation, reducing the risk of dangerous clots. It cleans your arteries, helping remove plaque that can block blood flow. It even lowers cholesterol levels, protecting your heart from the slow, silent damage that builds over time. Have you ever wondered why so many older cultures respected garlic as medicine? Because they witnessed the results. Farmers, laborers, grandparents, people who worked hard, ate simply, and lived long used garlic as a daily ritual. They didn't need scientific studies to prove it. They could feel their heart beating stronger, their energy lasting longer, their breathing easier. Today, modern research catches up with ancient wisdom. Doctors now confirm that garlic reduces blood pressure in many people with hypertension. It can work gently, naturally, without destroying the stomach, without harming the kidneys, without taking away energy. Garlic doesn't treat the symptoms, it supports the whole cardiovascular system. But here is the most beautiful part. Garlic teaches your body to heal itself. It increases nitric oxide, which helps blood vessels relax. It reduces inflammation in artery WRLLS. It softens the heartbeat, allowing rhythm instead of strain. And while it works, you may feel nothing at all, no burning, no pain, no discomfort. But inside, your heart is smiling. Many people fear heart disease because it is silent. It creeps up slowly. Sometimes the first sign is the last sig and NN. One garlic clove becomes a shield against that silence. Every day, this small step sends oxygen-rich blood to every cell, every muscle, every organ. Your brain thinks clearer. Your lungs breathe deeper. Your body feels lighter. Even your skin can glow because circulation improves. And one of the most powerful benefits is hope. Taking garlic daily is a reminder that you are taking control of your health, that you are choosing prevention instead of fear. You don't need to be a doctor to understand the power of listening to your body. If your chest feels heavy, if headaches come from high press and a prayer, sure. If your feet swell, if your breath shortens, your body is begging for support. Garlic is not a cure for everything, but it is a gift, natural, affordable, available to everyone. You can crush it, chew it, slice it, swallow it with water, or mix it with honey. Some people worry about the smell, but what is more important, the fragrance of your breath or the life of your heart? Your family needs you, your children, your dreams, your future. All of it depends on the beating of that small muscle inside your chest. One garlic clove a day is one act of love toward your own life. And as days turn into weeks, something beautiful happens. Blood pressure begins to stabilize, energy rises, sleep improves, headaches may lessen, dizziness can fade. You don't feel weak, you feel awake. You don't feel tense, you feel alive. That is the gift of nature. That is the quiet miracle of garlic. Sometimes, healing begins with just one choice, repeated again and again. Imagine looking back months from now and realizing that your heart is stronger because you believed in the power of a simple clove. Just one, every day. Give your heart the support it has been waiting for, and it will thank you, or the rest of your life. Most people never realize how quietly the immune system works. No sound, no warning, no victory parade, just a constant battle to protect you every second of your life. And often, your greatest defender is not something you buy from a pharmacy, but something as simple as one clove of garlic a day. Inside that tiny piece of nature are powerful antibacterial and antiviral compounds, forces that stand guard like invisible soldiers. When garlic enters your body, it begins releasing allicin, a compound so strong that it can slow down harmful germs, destroy bacteria, weaken viruses, and support your immune cells like a shield around your health. So many people fall sick, again and again, cold, flu, throat infections, stomach problems, and they think their body is failing. But the truth is, sometimes the immune system is just tired. It needs support, not more stress. Garlic gives that support. It strengthens white blood cells, making them smarter, faster, more aggressive against invaders. It helps the body create natural antibodies, the same way it did long before medicines existed. You may not feel the change in a single day, but inside, your immunity is growing stronger, more confident. Imagine harmful viruses trying to enter your body only to be met by a wall of defense, a shield forged from nature. Garlic doesn't just attack the germs already inside you. It makes the environment inside your body unfriendly to bacteria and viruses. It cleanses the blood, fights inflammation, and supports the gut, the place where most of your immunity actually lives. A healthy gut means a stronger immune system, better digestion, clearer skin, and more energy. That is why people who take garlic daily often notice fewer infections, fewer sick days, fewer antibiotics. And this matters because antibiotics can damage the good bacteria in your gut, weaken digestion, and lower immunity over time. Garlic works differently. Nature gives you healing without destroying the body's balance. Think about how often we ignore the first signs of a weak immune system. Constant tiredness, freak colds, slow healing wounds, low energy, sore throats, infections that return again and again. Your body whispers for help long before it shouts. One clove of garlic is a small answer to a big problem. It may not look like medicine. It may not taste like medicine. But inside, it behaves like one scent calmly, powerfully, silently. When viruses attack your respiratory system, garlic opens airways, reduces inflammation, and helps thin mucus so your lungs can breathe again. When bacteria disturb the stomach, garlic kills harmful microbes and feeds the good ones. When the body is full of toxins from unborn and healthy food, pollution, stress, garlic flushes them out like cleaning water through a dirty pipe. It even contains antioxidants that repair cells and slow the aging of your immune system. So many people believe sickness is just bad luck, but often it's simply a lack of protection. Garlic creates At protection, at home, in your bloodstream, every single day. No doctor needs to remind you, no prescription needs to be written. Nature already gave you the cure. And here is the emotional truth. Many people only start thinking about immunity after they fall sick. But the wisest thing you can do is prepare your body before illness arrives. Garlic is prevention. It is a promise you make to your health. It is a small daily habit that creates a lifetime of stronger defenses. Imagine waking up with more energy, breathing more freely, feeling light instead of heavy, knowing your body is strong, ready. Imagine a life where every cold doesn't tea turn into fever, every small infection doesn't tea become a big problem, every change of season doesn't tea bring sickness. Garlic 1 tea make you invincible, but it will give your immune system the weapons it needs to fight back. It works for the elderly whose immunity weakens with age, for children who bring germs from school, for adults who work under stress, for anyone who wants to protect their health naturally. You can swallow it raw, mix it with honey, crush it in warm water, or blend it into food. The healing remains the same. Some fear the S&M Barnello. But what is the smell of garlic compared to the pain of sickness? What is a moment of taste compared to days of fever, coughing, antibiotics, weakness, and worry? When you take garlic daily, you are choosing strength. You are choosing prevention. You are choosing to stand with nature, instead, O&F, waiting for sickness to take your freedom. 1 clove a day may be small, but the results are not. Strong immunity is not luck, it is a choice. Give your body what it needs to defend you, and health will follow like a faithful friend. Your immune system protects you every day of your life. Isn't it time you protect it back? Most people fear losing physical strength, but the greatest fear in life is losing the mind, the memories, the personality, the stories, the ability to think clearly and recognize the faces we love. The brain is our identity, and yet we often neglect it. But something as small as 1 clove of garlic a day can become nourishment for the brain, a lifeline for memory, clarity, and long-term mental health. When garlic enters your bloodstream, it does something remarkable. It improves circulation all the way up to the brain. Better circulation means more oxygen, more NTS, and more energy reaching the cells that control every thought, every memory, every decision. Imagine a tired brain, suffocated by stress, poor diet, or aging cells slowing down, connections weakening. Now imagine that same brain waking up, fed by rich, healthy blood flow. That is what garlic and LPs your body do. It supports the production of nitric oxide, which widens blood vessels, allowing blood to move smoothly and freely. And when blood flows better, the brain can breathe. With improved circulation, mental fog begins to lift. The confusion that once felt heavy becomes lighter. Focus S8 sharpens. Thoughts become clear instead of scattered. You start remembering things faster, learning better, thinking deeper. Many people don't realize that forgetfulness, dizziness, slow thinking, and lack of concentration are often signs of poor blood flow to the brain. We blame age, stress, or dion, not realizing that the brain is simply hungry for nourishment. Garlic delivers that nourishment in silence. It is not loud, not dramatic, but inside, it feeds your neurons. It protects them from inflammation and oxidative stress, two of the biggest enemies of memory and brain health. Oxidative stress slowly damages brain cells, stealing memory, weakening focus, and speeding up aging. But garlic contains antioxidants that fight this damage, like a shield guarding your mind from decline. It even supports the growth of new neurons, helping the brain repair itself. And perhaps the most incredible part, it may help lower the risk of cognitive decline as we age. There are families who watch their loved ones lose their memories piece by piece. They forget names, places, moments that once mattered. It is heartbreaking and it feels helpless. While garlic is not a cure for serious brain disease and DRACs, it is a powerful protector. It keeps the brain active, nourished, and functioning at its best for as long as possible. For students, garlic strengthens focus and concentration. For workers under mental stress, it keeps the mind sharp. For older adults, it becomes a companion that preserves memory and ori and slows the loss of mental clarity. And the changes are often subtle at first. You remember conversations more clearly, your thoughts feel more organized, learning feels easier, sleep improves, the morning fog fades, even mood benefits. Because when the brain receives proper circulation and oxygen into your mygen, it produces healthier chemicals that control happiness, calmness, motivation, and emotional stability. A healthy brain means a healthier life. Garlic also supports the brain by reducing inflammation in blood vessels. When blood vessels in the brain swell or narrow, the brain is starved of oxygen. Over time, this leads to headaches, anxiety, confusion, and increased risk of stroke. Garlic gently relaxes these vessels, lowering the pressure and keeping the brain safe. Every clove becomes a small act of prevention, a shield you may never see but always feel. And what is prevention if not a G and bar turn if to your future self? Imagine continuing to think clearly in old age, remembering the laughter of your children, the names of your grandchildren, the stories of your life. Imagine waking up each morning with a mind that still works like a loyal friend. Garlic is not expensive. It is not complicated. You do not need a doctor to prescribe it. Nature already did. You can swallow it raw, mix it with honey, crush it into water, or include it in your meals. The smell is small, but the protection is big. Some worry about taste, but what is a moment of taste compa? Read to a lifetime of mental clarity and what is one clove compared to losing memory, forgetting your life, losing your identity? When you eat garlic daily, you are choosing to protect the most powerful organ you have. You are choosing clarity over confusion, memory over forgetfulness, confidence over anxiety. You are choosing a strong brain for the future. And the truth is simple. We invest time in beautifying the body, but beauty means nothing if the mind is fading. Garlic is a reminder that the brain also needs care, love, and nourishment. Every clove becomes a message to your future self. I want you to remember. I want you to stay sharp. I want you to stay alive inside. And long after the taste is gone, the benefits remain silently protecting, quietly healing, forever supporting the strength of your mind. In the end, 1 clove of garlic a day is not just nutrition, it is love for your heart, strength for your immunity, and protection for your mind. We live in a world filled with stress, pollution, processed food, and silent health threats that grow with age. But nature has never abandoned us. It placed powerful medicine inside simple things: fruits, herbs, water, sunlight. Garlic is one of those gifts. Maybe at one tea make headlines, maybe at one tea tastes sweet, but inside your body it fights, heals, cleans, protects, and restores. And all it asks from you is consistency, faith, and a small daily habit. Some people wait for sickness before they change, but the wise protect their health before the damage begins. If you want a strong heart, a sharp mind, clean blood, powerful immunity, and a longer, healthier life, take that step. Don't underestimate what 1 clove can do. Healing does not always come in bottles and boxes. Sometimes it comes from the ground, wrapped in a thin skin, small enough to hold in your hand, but powerful enough to change your future. Choose nature, choose life, choose health 1 clove at a time.